And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready.
Kevin Durant, 30 points away from breaking Kobe Bryant's record.
They're one single unit. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
He's 30 points. The reason I quit, I'm trying to get him to do lineups. I'm going to try it one more time. Then I'm not fucking with it no more. Because I've been trying it. There we go.
On the floor
Dude,
for the visiting
there we go. There we go.
Warriors. At shooting guard, Andrew Wiggins. At power forward, Trace Jackson Davis. At the other guard position, Peyton Pritchard. At center, Khalil Wade. At the other forward position, Larry Markkanen. The head coach of the visiting team is Dave Yeager.
It's time to meet the starting five from your Minnesota Timberwolves. Starting at shooting guard, nearly 6'4", number 13, Malik Thomas. Manning the middle, standing 6'11", number 33, DeAndre Jordan. At the power forward position, standing 7'3", number 55, DeMonte. Starting at the upper forward position, standing 6'11", number 35, Timberwolves. Down the guard, standing 6'4", number 24, Anthony Edwards.
There he is, the two-time MVP. Could be three-time lead in the polls.
Thanks for joining us on 2K.
And speaks for stuff. We have to do this every time. It don't save. I always check this when my son gets on here sometimes and plays with it. Changes it so they make it. Stuff crazy. Yeah, it's my son, it ain't me. Damn it. He mess with this? No. I like it like this right here.
Hey Sports. Good evening to all.
Alright, I'm ready. Let's roll. Let's do this. Let's check it out before we start. $30 points. He's 30 points. If he gets 30 points, he's got it. And also, let's not forget, I just made a trade. I acquired him, which can be a big help. When point guard, when the point guard retired, we have Conley, but still, I mean, he's a good backup. And we got this guy, Zira Williams. 8 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, still on a block a game. So he's going to be a great help. So he's young. He's played 6 years. He's just 25-year-old. So it's about the same as Edwards. He's played 7 years. He's 25. He got in the league when he was 18. And he turned into a superstar, megastar. He's the MVP the last 2 years. It looks like he's going for it again this year. He said last year, if he led in the league in the points, which he did, that he would be leading next year in assists. And he said then he would do them both. I think he should try to do them both anyway. I don't know. He's pretty much saying he can do whatever he wants on the floor. Nobody can stop it. Let's see if anybody can stop him or not.
All of you. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at Target Center. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. And a look now at a few years' worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for Anthony Edwards.
And the leap he's taken in terms of his passing skills has been enjoyable to watch. He takes pleasure in moving the rock and trying to make his teammates better through his...
What? Did he improve it fucking much? 3, 4, 5, and then a big jump to 10. God damn.
ball distribution.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Lauri Markkanen out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Minnesota, we've got Anthony Edwards. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Mutombo in at the four-man position. This can be a time of the season when it's hard for players to keep their focus, Grant.
Oh, man, B.A., the buzz of a new season is behind you. The playoffs are a long way off. This is when a coach earns his keep, making sure his guys stay energized and focused.
Knocked loose. Durant, the pass to Mutombo. Shots blocked.
Who blocked that? Davis did.
Right side Durant. Kept alive. Goes back up. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, never giving up on the play. DeAndre Jordan keeps after that one, and a sensational flush.
Here's Pritchard in his last.
He stuck with that shit, didn't he? The 2 steals already from Pritchard. It's 2 turnovers. If that's a turnover for marketing. Like he barely touches it so a bit.
Outing, he had 11 points. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Rick Carlisle. We chatted about strategy against Andrew Wiggins, and Coach put it simply. He said, quote, "We just got to stay on him at the arc on the inside. We can't let him give our defenders the slip." So the defense is going to try to stay as glued to the nimble Wiggins as possible for this one.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Wiggins. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
If there's one end of the floor that DJ takes seriously, it's the defensive end, and he loves to get up and reject those shots.
Here's Wiggins, and it's blocked by Edwards. Here's Durant. Uses the glass on the layup. And a breakdown here, guys.
I think he got it from the fucking block. He would have been blocked either way. He's wearing Kobe's tonight. He's wearing a purple hand stamp. Just standing under Kobe. First time all season, last 2 games, these wore different shoes and color because of Kobe Bryant. Look at this, he's already got 2 steals in a fucking block. 2 turnovers, 1 turnover. Damn.
Of the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
Their activity on the defensive end has been fantastic here tonight. They've had deflections, they've ended up with steals, and that's just getting them out on the break and speeding them up. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here.
No, fuck no.
Tonight, not an easy fella to hold in check.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Wiggins, no good on that one.
As steady as Wiggins is across the board, it's his free throw percentage over the years. It hasn't reflected really how good a shooter he is.
Now here's Markkanen. 15 in his last outing. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Pritchard. Thomas defends. Now Jackson Davis. Clock at 6. Driving in. And it's blocked by Edwards.
Yeah, good anticipation helps Edwards see the shot forming. Then his speed gets him there for the block.
Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. 4-3. And Thomas gets it to go on the assist by Edwards.
What happened? He got another block. Look at that shit. He got the fucking 2 blocks already. Bam. He did it on Davis.
consistent from out there, especially.
Look at that, 2 blocks, 2. Damn, boy. What the hell? Yeah, kill it, son.
When you give them that kind of room.
Golden State calls timeout. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
It seemed like they were forcing shots, and the shooting percentage reflected that.
I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's
How big is Davis? 6'9", and he's what? 6'4".
probably not going to be your night.
Yeah, 5 inches taller.
Marking it outside. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
Combine marking and size. And that soft touch, it makes him a constant threat inside the painted area. That's why they call him the finisher.
Edwards with it. Now Wiggins defending from deep. The rebound by Markkanen.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
A good look from Wiggins. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Durant for 3. The offensive rebound. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. And the Warriors making a switch here. Harper's checked in. Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the night. Warriors trail by 6. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And the shot.
Good shot. Good shot.
It's good by Wiggins.
Getting Wiggins something in the catch and shoot. It's just good offense and keeps him in a good rhythm.
Edwards looking for an opening. Outside Durant. 3-pointer. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
And both teams.
He steals possession underneath. Do what? He just throws them. That's the way it should be. That's what it needs to be in the NBA. No foul. Let's get out of my fucking way. You win.
Running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Wiggins. He's got 5. Yep, that one's good.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Outside Durant for 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Well, with range extending out well beyond.
It's 2 in a row right there.
Durant has 0 trouble knocking that one down.
When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie.
Seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Collins, he's checked in for Wiggins. Pass to Pritchard. Shot clock at 6. Marketing for 3. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fires for 3. Mutombo, the pass to Durant. That doesn't go either for Durant.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them
Durant
so he can chip in.
Shooting.
Back to Marketing. Collins right side. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. From the left block. Off the left rim and out.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Harper missed.
That motherfucker just grabbed it, dude. He was ready for him. God damn.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota, fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win. He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Can't connect from short range. Warriors trail by 4. Down low. Here's Collins. Tipped. And slam dunk by Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan, I don't think he's shot more than 10 shots outside the paint the last few years, so dunking is what he does.
Golden State has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Timeout called the Warriors.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
A 4-day-old soda.
Wiggins checked in for the Warriors. Terry Rozier comes in for Pritchard. Since we have a chance, let's see the player of the week for the Western Conference, Anthony Edwards.
Lately, he's been showing off his talents as a passer, moving the ball around the floor with great accuracy and putting it in the hands of well-positioned shooters, just making all the right choices.
Daryl Lee's making his debut right now.
Markkanen, the pass to Collins. Now here's Rozier, guarded by Edwards. Pass to Markkanen. Collins a screen. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. In goes. On Kevin Durant.
Markkanen putting his size to use there. The defense has nothing to do but to foul.
First trip to the line for him here. Markkanen hits them both.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Edwards. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
And just an agile move by Edwards inside, allowing him to beat the contact.
Rozier, the pass to Markkanen. And it's off from 3-point range.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Can use Immediate entry into the highlight reel. Woo, what a dunk, BA.
That pass was amazing. Right through his fucking hands, bro.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Harper misses. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I'd go for it.
Now here's Edwards. Not a lot of room. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, he's already started out fucking great. Yeah, if it's assist or not, it don't matter. Damn, look at that.
You walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play. One team played harder. We know who that was.
And the Warriors with possession here after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Now here's Wiggins, guarded closely. 6 to shoot. Pass to Markkanen. Fires from deep. He can't get it to go.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
There's your Timberwolves breaking dance crew. All right, that was your Timberwolves breaking dance crew. Make some noise.
Here's Edwards. And so it's the Minnesota.
You get it out and do. No. He didn't. Well, I don't know if he did or not. It's in his hand. Let's see.
The Timberwolves.
The last play was right here.
Earning this break in the action, up 10. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back with you shortly. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Defensively, their gambles are paying off. Jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now. Just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Anthony Edwards.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his
It's just first quarter. Shit, well, we got a long way to go. Long way. Yeah, he done that last game, same thing. I think he had 5 assists on the first half of the quarter. He tries to get his assist in the first half so he can get his points in the second.
Confidence as well because of this.
The Timberwolves lead by 10. Williams is out there with Bol. Then there's Dillingham. Then there's Mike Conley. And it's Pokashevsky in at the 3 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Pass to Bol. Shot clock at 5. There's the triple. Collins with the rebound. Warriors trail by 10. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And he was fouled while...
They're calling glitches fouls. When his hand goes through him, that's a foul. See? As soon as it goes through him. His whole fucking arms is out of him. Makes me not want to play it, man. When it fucking glitches like that.
In the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, you hear team execs say all the time, you're either selling wins or you're selling hope. How true is that, Brent?
Well, if you're an executive BA, just be right about whatever it is that you're selling. And you got to be realistic. I mean, fans are smart. They understand where your team is. Are you a playoff competitor? Are you young and growing? So that's hope. If you're going deep into the playoff run, you want the wins.
Shit.
Here's Dillingham. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Last time they met was in the Bay Area.
They were out-hustled on the boards the last time these teams met.
Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
The more Collins looks to shoot it from deep, the better he'll become. He's putting in the work.
Here's Dillingham. Snatched away. Here's Johnson. Oh, Williams with the block. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
They're glad to get him. You know they're glad to pick him up. Damn. That bam, son. Blocked the shit out of it.
Golden State calls timeout.
Please give a big round of applause for your Timberwolves. You damn fool.
And the Warriors make some changes. Jackson Davis comes in for Johnson, and Pajemski subbed in for Harper.
All right, that was your pups. Make some noise, fans.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Outside for Rozier. Six on the shot clock. Back to Jackson Davis. And he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, this is encouraging to see. Rozier actively looking
Yeah, but
to
you
get
can't
the rock
block
to
it
his
ever,
guys.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Dillingham. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Rozier outside. Offensive rebound. Back to Jackson Davis. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball.
That would have been blocked 2 different ways. If Williams would have got it, if Bobo didn't get it, that absolutely. Maybe. His hand is in front of the ball. But he takes it.
Here's Pokashevsky. Nails it from beyond the arc. And it's an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
How about the 7-footer out there knocking down threes, poking from distance?
Pass to Jackson Davis. Oh, it's blocked by Bull.
Can block there.
Here's Dillingham. Pounded by Rozier.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they...
Yes, you can. I just a while ago you couldn't block it every time. Well, that's 2 in a row for him. Yes, you can. Look at that. Bam, son. He hit his head on the fucking backboard. They need to fix that shit, man. But it still is nice. And then the dunk. Bench going nuts over.
got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Rozier finds Wiggins.
And Wiggins' game continues to evolve. You saw that right there. Good eye movement, found the shooter.
The Timberwolves lead by 8. The 3, Conley. Doesn't go for him. The Warriors have gone 3 for 7 here in the second. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's
I mean, challenge it. God damn it. Take time out. Here it comes. That may not have been a fucking foul. His arm went through him again. They got to fix this.
stopping to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this was... The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
It's T-shirt Banana. Make some noise.
Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
You take a look at Durant. He's currently up there in the voting at number 2. So clearly no one is sleeping on his abilities as a lights-out three-point.
I mean, it's fucking Edwards hit. I've played a lot of his games, though. I don't shoot many with him. He's an inside shooter, man. He's an inside player. I probably took one with him. Nope.
Point shooter.
Yeah, it's his long-range shooting that puts him on another level. Definitely a guy who belongs in this contest.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now. But this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
The shot by Mutombo, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Wiggins. In his last outing, 8 points for him.
I love how eager Wiggins is to involve his teammates. That's a nice assist.
Minnesota leading by 6. Pass to Edwards. The ball's knocked loose.
Damn.
Wiggins left side. Rozier outside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And a vicious slam by Rozier. Really sticking it to them.
And Minnesota with possession here. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Dillingham. Mutombo to pass to Jordan. Outside Durant. The 3. Yes, sir! KD for 3.
Really easy catch and release, Jay, from KD.
Hey, they got me, boy.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Wiggins with it.
I think he'll get.
Back to Jackson Davis. The 3 is up. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards, that's good.
And just working his way inside, keeping Edwards out of the paint is not an easy task.
Yes, Markkanen from deep.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Edwards with it, picked up by Markkanen. Edwards finds Durant. They get it back. Back to Edwards. Takes the 3. Here's Jordan to the left side wing. Pass to Edwards. Anthony Edwards rains one in.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Warriors trail by 9. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Oh, and Johnson with a block. On the wing, Rozier. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. They've got a 9-point lead.
And that one right there, that's the play with KD and that rip through. That move is so good that the league started to consider how they'd rewrite the rule book for guys reaching in.
It's his first trip to the line.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
The first free throw is good. And the Warriors making a switch here.
Record.
And both free throws good for Durant.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. He's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Wiggins outside. To the paint. Here's where. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Jordan. Here's Edwards. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Second team foul. At the line for Minnesota.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Wiggins passes to Pritchard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be a second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
1:25 left in the second period. Jackson Davis' screen. To the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
He's got so much vertical ability. That's easy for Wiggins.
The Timberwolves lead by 10. Outside Edwards. Pass to Dillingham. Back to Edwards. To the middle. Another shot. Good work defensively by Jackson Davis. Markkanen inside. Guarded by Durant.
And Markkanen should do that more. He's got the height to survey the defense and try to find the open man.
Minnesota shooting only 42%. Edwards, a pass to Durant. Easy money for KD inside.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
They set a pick. Inside. Where? That's good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Minnesota in the lead.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Outside Durant. Beyond the arc. Drills it from deep. Durant's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking...
Pritchard from way back. Misses. He almost made it. It's close. He shot that for Kobe. That was for Kobe. So now he's got 18. All he needs is 12 points. So he's 12 points. He's got it.
What the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running play.
Let me fix it for. I'll do it after the half.
Plays that turn into scores.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Minnesota, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter, 3 for the game. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm alongside Coach Rick Carlisle. Defensively, you are slowing them down. What can you say about the effort you're seeing so far?
You know, this team is a deceptive team despite their record. They got a lot of weapons, and they've been a tough matchup for us, so we've got to keep grinding away.
The grind continues. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break,
they got
we'll
a
see you
lot
right
of
back
weapons
here to
on that
begin
team.
quarter
If
number
they
3.
don't know how to use it, no matter how good I am, they're a good team.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
10 points, 9 assists.
Well, obviously they saw a weakness they wanted to exploit. Ran their guys to the offensive glass with great success, Jack.
Yeah, they also have the personnel to do it. Even when you block these dudes out, they find a way.
Now let's change gears and talk a little bit about all-star voting.
Well, at the start of the voting, the leaders are the guys that everyone already knows. As you go along, usually new guys into the mix.
Every year it's a compelling story. Those guys who weren't expected to make an all-star impact doing just that. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
I appreciate y'all watching mine, though. If you do watch it, I appreciate it. Subscribe. I do different games. I do Nintendo Wii, too, but I can't record it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Through 2 quarters of play,
He is 12 points away.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing
behind
it.
Karl Malone. And he's going to do it tonight. Now I'm going to end the video right here, guys. And I hope you watch the next one. It's the second half. Will be the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.